Why we lost? We don't got father figures. We don't got people. We don't got people who come into environments and speak to the young kids. Man, y'all fake. Nobody go to the hood and speak to the kids. Nobody go talk to them and go reach them and go reach their hearts and go reach their souls. Look, y'all, Judgment Day is coming, and we not ready to face God. Man, y'all think we ready to stand in front of the Lord, who righteous, who holy? You think that we ready to stand in front of Him, who's holy, without blame, without blemish, no spots? You think we ready to stand in front of Him? Like, it says it's a terrible head to be in the wrath of the Lord. They say it's a terrible thing to be in the wrath of the Lord, to be in the hands of the living God. They say it's a terrible thing. That's something we gonna all face. That's something we gonna all be. I mean, we're not ready to stand in front of God. We're gonna be held accountable for the things that we do. We're gonna be held accountable for the unrighteousness upon His earth. You're gonna have to stand in front of Him. You're gonna have to answer. And many gonna leave. Many gonna get the words, man. Many gonna get the words, depart from me. And it's gonna hurt God. It's gonna hurt God because He created you. He created this ground that you walk on. He created the air that you breathe. He created that soul, that spirit. It's gonna hurt Him. Yo, why can't we just serve our God? What is wrong with us? Man, we go, Lord. We is backwards. Everybody killing each other. Everybody full of drugs. It's like young boys my age. We love jail. We just love jail. Everybody want to be on house arrest. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to hold the gun. Stand in front of God with a gun. Stand in front of God with a gun. What you gonna do? You gonna shoot God? We kill our homeboys. You know what I'm saying? We talk down upon our sisters. You know what I'm saying? We look at them as thoughts. And these girls portray themselves as thoughts. Nobody got respect for themselves. Nobody even know how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of kids. That's why we lost. Why we lost? We don't got father figures. We don't got people. We don't got people who come into environments and speak to the young kids. Man, y'all fake. Nobody go to the hood and speak to the kids. Nobody go talk to them and go reach them and go reach their hearts and go reach their souls. Nobody do that. But nobody do that. And we lost in this world. Everybody trying to find their spot, man. Everybody in this world, they be in control. It's like everybody control. What's going on, dog? When we gonna wake up? When are we gonna wake up and see that God is real and the day of the Lord is coming? When is we gonna wake up and see? Man, look, bro, if you gonna be caught sleeping, you better turn that cheek on that bed, man. You better wake up, bro, because it's getting real. Like, all we do is kill each other. We lie upon one another. We steal from one another. We do everything that's wrong. But what God said in the last days, they'll call good wrong and wrong right. Man, he stole this, go kill him. Oh, you did that. Man, come on, dog. Two wrongs don't make it right. That's common sense. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Just keep going first.
This is what we are dealing with. The church is supposed to be the ones going out and being the example in the earth. But the majority is too fixated on getting the youth into the four walls, to the four walls called church.
There in my message that will ignite a toddler to want to be churchy. What is it in my message that will cause a teenager to want to come back? What is it in my message, and I'm saying message, let's say ministry. What is it in my ministry that will cause a young adult, someone that's between 18 and 30 to want to be at our church?
Man, like, this is what really irks me, because here you have just many playing church instead of actually being the church. You know, we too busy demonizing beats and caring more about a brick and mortar building than seeing the heart of the matter. And this is why, from a previous video, you know, about what Ty Tribbett said, I agreed wholeheartedly with this statement. Everything has become about the building. And I'm so glad that God is allowing many buildings to dry up and even make man's religious traditions to be of no effect, so that hopefully many will open their eyes, come out of those buildings, get in a word, and seek Him concerning His will, His plans for their life. That many will see that they aren't truly being a church. Some of you may not be called to go directly to the streets, but God has given you a burden to start a daycare. And check this out, run it on Sundays, where you just really have the privilege to change newborns. And while you're changing them, you praying over every single one of them. God, I thank you for every child. That any plan that the enemy may have for their life, that his plan won't prevail, but only your word will prevail. Your truth will prevail. Some of you, may think you're supposed to pastor from the pulpit because that's all you've been taught to do. But the truth is, God may be trying to get you to coach basketball teams, gather young men in the streets, run a community outreach, and pastor them. It doesn't require a tabernacle, but you coming alongside them, counseling them, helping them, supporting them, teaching them the kingdom of God. And I said this before in one of my doctrinal videos, that spiritual gifts, the 5 gifts, were simply meant to be functions, not titles, where we've witnessed this man-made hierarchy within tabernacles man called the church. These things were never meant to be titles but functions. And this is why many ministers have put more emphasis on the building than actually going outside of the building. Church means ecclesia. Ecclesia means called out ones. Jesus said that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And then he said to pray that God will send laborers into the harvest fields. And unfortunately, many pastors over centuries have made this verse to only, be for evangelists. And so many have been conditioned to ignore the Great Commission that was given to all believers. These were Jesus' words to all believers. All of us are called to reach the lost. We are all supposed to carry Jesus' burden. He said that his burden is light. He said, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. Matthew 28:19, he said, go and make disciples. Notice you don't see just make disciples. He said go. Mark 16:15, Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. Again, it doesn't say preach the gospel to all creation. He said go. That was first. Go. Church, this generation needs us. Our youth needs us. This is why it's important that we are in position. We are doing whatever it is God has called us to do. You're not making your pastor or anyone who you call your spiritual covering the final authority over your life, but you are actually seeking God, making his word the final authority for your life, and you are submitting yourself to his will, his plan for your life, his purposes for your life. And so that's enough of my thoughts. Y'all know when it comes to the church, I'm passionate. I'm just passionate about his bride. I'm passionate. If this video has helped you, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to do so. Blessings.